Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Sabrina and today we're going to create this beautiful fall look. Fall is right around the corner in a couple days, or today if I upload it on the day fall starts, which I'm sure I will. But yeah, let's get into this video so you guys can see how I created this look. Alright guys, so I already prepped my skin and we're gonna go and do this fall makeup look. So let's see how this goes. I'm kind of have an idea of what I want to do. I'm gonna be using the Melt Cosmetics palette in the 27. I'm sure a lot of you guys have heard of this palette. Like, the colors are beautiful, very much of the fall. Look at this, definitely love. So I got inspired and let's just go with the flow with this look. I already prepped my skin, so if you guys want to know what I use to prep my skin, I will put the link down below of my previous video, and that way you guys can see all the moisturizers and the primers that I use. I do have acne, so I also show how I get into details on how to cover my acne but make it look flawless and very skin-like. So let's get started. For today's foundation, I'm going to be using this Nars foundation. It's the Soft Matte Complete Foundation, and it's going to be in the color Stromboli. Yeah, I love the Nars Cosmetics foundations. I've owned pretty much all of them. So let's get this on our skin. So I recently got a facial done. I did a acne extraction and oh my gosh, it was great, but it was also painful. So in the middle of the process, like when the girl that was doing my facial, I had these little goggles on because they use a mirror that really magnifies your blackheads, and so she got really close and she extracted mostly all of my blackheads that I had, and oh my gosh guys, was it so painful, but the results were amazing. I very much will do this on a daily basis just because I want to see like my acne journey, you know. Like, I've always suffered from acne. It started in my forehead and then it went down to like the chin area, you know, because of hormones. So, you know, I'm trying to eat clean as well. Health is wealth. So I've cut out dairy, I've cut out cheese, bread, a lot of things, and I don't eat processed food, just because I want to see if it's an internal issue or just like my skin because of genetics and stuff. I know my dad had acne, so if you guys have any recommendations on what I can do, go ahead and leave them down below. You know, I would love to see any suggestions that any of you guys would have. Okay, now I'm very much liking the color and the coverage. I mean, I've always used Stromboli. I know I've gotten lighter because of the whole pandemic and not going outside and just, you know, being indoors all the time. But so far, I'm very much liking it. I think it's pretty, right? So I always like bringing it down the neck because it's important that we match 100%. Now I'm gonna conceal under my eye after I blend in everything into my skin. Concealer, I'm going to use, so I have quite a few favorites for concealers. I like the e.l.f. and I also like the Born This Way. I'm sorry, not the e.l.f. Dose of Color. I very much love the Dose of Color concealer. So for the Dose of Color, I use the color 16 Medium Tan. And then for Born This Way, the Too Faced concealer, I use Golden Beige. But I do want a bright under eye. So I think I'm going to go with the Dose of Color and use that underneath. So I also like putting it on my T-zone because I like to brighten up, you know. And after my facial, I've been really enjoying my skin. It looks so good and it's smooth. And you know, another thing I use a face mask of sea moss, organic wild sea moss, and I sleep with it overnight. So I do a overnight mask and it leaves my skin super soft and hydrated. I'm gonna blend this out. Sometimes I like letting my concealer sit for a little bit, but in this case I'm not going to because it'll be easy to maneuver under my eye. Sometimes when it gets too dry, it's so hard to try to blend it in. Now to set my under eyes, I love the Laura Mercier translucent powder. This has been a holy grail for me. I've always come back to this when I tried the Hourglass because I heard the Hourglass was really good, but I didn't like it. It left an overcast under my eyes, so that was that. I even used their Airspun one, didn't like it, had an overcast, so, and a flashback too for both the Laura Mercier, I'm so sorry, not the Laura Mercier, the Hourglass and the Airspun. So I always come back to Laura Mercier. Like, this has been my all-time favorite. I do want to try the Patrick Star one, his line. I've heard really good things about his translucent powder. So if any of you guys have any feedback on it and really like it, let me know. I really want to venture out maybe on a different translucent powder. So we'll see. Let me know, guys. I kind of also want to get into cream contouring, but I've always done powder, but I do want to do cream contouring. So I'm going to try that out on the next video I do. I know it lasts long. Cream blushes last long too, so I want to try that out as well. You know, because of the whole pandemic, I have hardly bought new makeup to try out or gotten ready, you know, because where are you gonna go? Literally nowhere. So I want to try new makeup. Definitely the goal for the rest of the year of 2021. Okay, so I've set my under eye already. Skin looks good, nice coverage. I'm so far really liking this foundation. It's really nice. Now I'm going to go ahead and set my whole face, and I'm just going to use the MAC Studio Fix. I'm going to put a nice small layer over. Bring it down on my neck and now my forehead. For eyebrows, I'm gonna do it off camera and then I'll be right back. Okay, now that I finished my eyebrows, we're gonna finish off with the face and then go with the eye. So for bronzer, bronzer. I'm gonna use the Marc Jacobs in the color Tantastic. Look at how pretty this color is. It even smells good too. I usually go for the Nars Laguna. That one has been my holy grail too, but I'm trying to switch it up a little bit, if you know what I mean. And, you know, just chisel out these cheeks. And add some dimension. And then whatever's left over on the brush, I like putting it on my nose. Now to bronze up a little bit more. Now this one's my holy grail. I haven't found anything as good as this one. And well, it just gives me the perfect bronzy look that I always want, regardless if it's summer, spring, winter. I think it's just so universal and so pretty. It's the MAC Give Me Sun. That one definitely is my holy grail. And I think you guys heard my dog. Well, yeah, you heard her. She's a crazy one. Now I'm going to use this to just bronze all over, give my forehead some color, my face some color. Honestly, when it comes down to my skin, I really like taking my time because, again, I kind of feel self-conscious about my acne, but I also don't want it to look cakey or get that, you know, I don't know, there's just this look that I don't like, and I like to make sure that my skin looks nice, smooth, flawless, and very, very much natural. That's always the look that I like to go for, a very healthy look. So I do get compliments a lot because I do put in a lot of time when it comes down to my skin. You know, it's crazy. I always liked doing makeup. My mom would tell me that when I was smaller, I would always do my aunt's makeup and just pretend I was like this makeup artist or whatever, you know. And like my mom would give me, or she would buy me the playful makeup, the ones that don't, you know, that are for kids. And I would always do my aunt's makeup every time she came over. It's kind of crazy how when you're smaller, your likes and your passions like peep through, you know, like you would never think or ever put like so much thought into something like that, you know. Okay, now that I put some color, I'm going to do the blush and the highlighter and everything last. Now we're going to go to the eyes. So I'm going to go in with just a base color, and I'm going to go with the palette Makeup by Mario. And I'm just going to put this color all over my lid just so we can have a base color. So that way it's easier to blend any other color that we want to add later on in our fall look. Okay, now that I have put that color from the Mario palette, now I'm gonna go to the Melted Cosmetics 27 palette. Okay, so you know we got that little nice transition color. So with this palette, we're gonna go in with Naked Sleep right here, just to add a little bit more color for the next color so we could blend in nicely. So let's see, I am going to use the Morphe E22 to set that in my crease. hold up. I think this eye look is gonna take a little bit longer, so I'm just gonna speed the process and talk at the end. All right, so I'll catch you guys in a minute. This is the finished look. Again, I'm sorry I didn't talk throughout, the video and what exactly I was doing, but I will go ahead and list everything I used down below in the description box if you have any questions on how I completed this look. Ready for the fall, you know what I'm saying? I'm so excited for this new, season. I love fall. I love winter. I'm always cold, but I still love, the cold season. I'm over the summer. I'm ready to be cozy. Pumpkin spice latte all the way. Just start layering and having that fall fashion out and ready to go. But thank you guys for watching so much. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please hit the subscribe and like button to see more videos. Thank you guys.